Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of my Dark Avengers comic book review, marathoning from the last episode. And the comic books here are from August 25th, the last week of August, ending the summer, and next week begins the fall.
Well, not
technically, yeah, it does.
September in a way.
First off, remember guys, August 25th, 2010. First off, freebie. Anybody who goes into the comic book store or orders online knows you can get this. A freebie about Wolverine, previewing Wolverine #1, X-23 #1,
X-23 for me.
Dak and Dark Wolverine #1, and Uncanny X-Force. All 4 titles are back here. You don't have to scan that, Mike, it's fine. These are all the 4 titles. You'll be seeing all 4 on my Dark Avenger comic book reviews. You're going to see a few titles leaving my comic book review soon. Pick it up, it's free. And it's all beginning arcs and concept art, and it's basically told through Wolverine. He's explaining. This is all Wolverine talking. He's explaining who everybody is, what everything is, and it leads all the way up until Wolverine #1, or Wolverine Goes to Hell #1, which comes out next week. Okay, now moving into the real comic books. Amazing Spider-Man Presents American Son, Part 404. Overview of the whole series. It was okay. Gabriel was the American Son. He didn't get to kill Harry in the end anyway. Spider-Man played a minor role. I would say Spider-Man guest starred in this more than he was part of it. And in the end, Gabriel gets the suit back. And that's how it ends. Pointless. Okay.
Boring.
Boring. Very boring. I'm probably going to sell this series on eBay.
Sorry, but Spider-Man.
By the way, guys, if you didn't know, I'm going to be selling a lot of comic books, old comics,
Yeah,
and comics I don't like on eBay once I get the whole series of them. So look forward to that. I'll post a video about that later on. Okay. The Avengers, the other Avenger title, #4. Okay, the Avengers go forward in time. And, yeah.
I usually like time travel.
All talking. No action.
Oh, mine.
More bullshit. All bullshitting. Look. There is no action at all. Look.
They could have done some action in that.
All bullshitting. The whole comic is about talking. They come into the future. They join the future, and there's what? A few scenes where Thor knocks down one of the machines, and he sees. Yeah, see, that's it. And then more talking. All talking. They get knocked out, and then Iron Man meets his future self. Hulk is there, and then there's more of this bullshit that's behind every Avengers title except Secret. The Avengers and New Avengers has this stupid bullshit story. It's a second feature, and that's why these comic books are $3.99. Stupid. It's all words. It's stupid, and little pictures here and there. No good. Next, the Avengers are gonna be in the future, and there's gonna be a big blowout or something.
Well, some people might read books. I mean, if you like reading a lot of
It's all talking, guys. All talking. But the next Avengers are in it, so I guess it's worth picking up for that alone. But it's all talking, no action. Third X-Men title I get: Astonishing X-Men #35, concluding the story arc. Honey, you read that already. Okay. Concluding the story arc with the Sentinels. They find out it's an old man, and they tell him he has to shut it down, and he wants the X-Men to kill him, which they don't. In the end, Cyclops says, "We're going to take you down to Earth. You're going to be our prisoner. We're going to keep you healthy until your dying days." And he's like, "You bastard." And then in the end, Wolverine punches him out. That was the funniest scene. I loved it.
Sounds funny.
That was the best. No, there was very little action in this, actually.
Yeah, that sounds good, though.
The artwork is great. I like the artwork. I gotta say the artwork is good. That's Storm. Look at Storm. Storm looks epic.
Sorry, I would not wear that outfit.
I know you wouldn't wear the outfit. I'm just saying, look at Storm. Wolverine looks epic, and this is the guy that was sending those Sentinels out. Might as well show you. Yeah, he's ugly as fuck, isn't he?
Pick one of those to Star Wars and Star Trek.
It's okay. And Emma Frost is still a bitch. I hate Emma Frost. I wish they'd make her a villain again. I really just don't like Emma Frost. And there's no advertisements for the next Astonishing X-Men, so I don't know if they're going to go into hiatus again. They might. I like Astonishing X-Men. I wish they'd get rid of Uncanny right now because it's horrible, and keep Astonishing. I like it. Okay, moving out of Marvel, we have a lot from DC. Well, oh, right. See, you take it off the pile and it disappears. My favorite Marvel title of the week. Spider-Girl.
Did you notice this says goodbye again, XXXOOO, and then like 4 names?
Yeah, I didn't notice that. Thank you for mentioning that. It says it on the title. Amazing, Spider-Girl, The End. It's a one-shot. Basically, it's a big twist. one Spider-Girl is going to die. Either it's April or May. And I don't mean the months. So, first April dies. And then May is telling the story. Basically, the story's told through the future. And it's...
No. First May dies.
May dies, right. Yeah.
And April's the one telling
April's the one telling the story, right. And then April goes back in time, basically. There's always a time traveling. Every comic book is doing time traveling.
It's like into the future.
Yeah, and basically April somehow convinces the present April that she has to save May instead, and she has to be the one that dies instead. So April throws May out instead of May throwing April out, and she dies in the explosion instead of May. And yeah, that's how it ends. And then she finds out that the guy that likes her knows about her secret, and it's the end for now. But there's rumors also of a Spider-Girl.
That sounds good though. Like, that sounds
like
a good time travel.
There's a rumor. Yeah, there's a rumor that Spider-Girl might be continuing. There is a Spider-Woman title coming out with Arachnia as Spider-Woman. I don't know. I never read Arachnia. It's about this girl. She was a teenager. Now she's a young adult. As far as this comic is concerned, I might get the first issue and see what it's like.
Chris, when they say the end, doesn't mean it's always at the end.
Right, it's never the end.
Comes back.
Never the end, guys. You'll see Spider-Girl, this Spider-Girl again.
It does say the end for now.
Moving into DC now, since you're not wholly getting more comics, I'm guessing there's no more Marvel, right? Put your legs down, let me make sure. Okay. Moving into DC now. Action Comics 892. I don't like Lex Luthor. I hate Lex Luthor so much. He goes into the North Pole with Deathstroke. They have a little bit of a fight because of a black... I'm not even getting into it because of a don't do that. Because of some black ball. Okay.
In the order they are here.
Yes. I wish Superman would take over in Action Comics again. I'm just not enjoying it as much. I did like the second feature with Superboy, though. It sets you guys up. It sets everybody up for the Superboy #1 that's coming out in another month or so. I'm excited.
Positive from there.
There's only one positive, the second feature, which is all about Superboy. I love it. I love it. I can't wait for Superboy to come out. That's a title I'm happy about.
And you just go like,
I mean, come on. I play Superboy in the Spider-Man Superboy show. Superboy is like one of my favorite. It's like Superman, Superboy. So I like Superboy. I can't wait for Superboy to come out.
That sounds
so I just wish I can't wait for Action Comics to go back to being Superman because Lex Luthor's just not doing it for me. Moving along, Green Arrow #3. Green Arrow dies. The guy that you think at first shot him in the head with the arrow sticks him in some type of pond in the forest. Now remember, the forest was created by the white light, the White Lantern light. So he throws Green Arrow in there, and he's like, and the forest is like, "Are you worthy to be brought back?" You see Green Arrow from when he became Green Arrow all the way to present day. His life is basically one big self-destruction after another. Loses this, he ignored his son, him and Black Canary, and everything like that. All the bad things that happened.
A good story.
Yeah, but he comes back to life in the end anyway. He his wound heals,
of course.
And he thinks it turns out the guy you think shot him in the head wasn't. He's like, there's somebody in the forest trying to kill you. And actually, Green Arrow actually says in the last panel, is this forest trying to save me or is it trying to kill me? To be continued.
So it's like a twist at the end.
Yeah, it's a twist. It's like, yeah, the forest just saved his life, but now he's questioning if the forest is really saving his life or trying to kill him.
Good. It actually sounds cool.
It's okay. It has me gripped enough to say I'll stick around for the whole first story arc.
That's the point of it, so it's a good thing.
Okay, moving along. Legion of Superheroes #4. Lightning Lad and Saturn Girl get their kids back. Yeah. I'll be honest with you, it's okay. Once Mike stops scanning
the way you just said that,
it's like, I don't know. It's more of a teenage book, because it really is. It's all about a teenage team. They're grown up now. They're really just grown up. And they get their kids back. See, they got the kids back. Earthman's on Earth. Yeah, basically. I really didn't get into this comic this time around. It was okay this time.
You just get their kids back.
Yeah, and there's a big fight going on.
A lot of BSing, I'm sure.
Yeah, it's a lot of BS. I hate when comic books are more BS than action.
Because, I mean, come on, a whole comic book just about one thing.
Yeah, and it's about the last Green Lantern. There's a part with the last Green Lantern. And Darkseid comes back for 2 pages. And then in the end, Earthman walks away and she's like, "Are you going to stay?" And he's like, "I haven't decided. Have you?" And she's like, "I haven't made my mind up either." And in the next issue, 2 Legionnaires end up in bed together. And that's it.
No, okay. So, it's a little strange
It's
stuff.
okay. It's okay. I'm trying to keep grips on Legion of Superheroes for now. And with that,
Could get better.
I'm getting the finger. A few comic books left. Stick around. A few more DC comics to go. See you guys in the next part.